Yeah, I totally believe that. There's always too much noise and too much conversation about spinning tracks. I'm sure that if our media is in a space to contradict those views or present views which say that it is unfair to criticize only spinning tracks, then I think it'll be a balanced conversation. But the unfortunate bit is that everyone sort of plays along with that narrative and just keeps making it a news till the time it's relevant, and then a test match happens. If we win on day 4 or day 5, no one says anything, but if a match finishes in 2 days, everyone pounces on the same issue. It's just becomes an issue to talk about. We lost in New Zealand on day 3 in 36 overs. I'm sure none of our people as well wrote about the pitch. It was all about how India played badly in New Zealand. And none of the pitches were criticized. No one came and saw how much the pitch was doing, how much the ball was moving, and how much grass there was on the pitches. So the reason for our success as a team has been that we haven't cribbed about any pitches that we played on. And we would continue to play like that as a team moving forward as well. And yeah, it is always been the case that spinning tracks come into focus way more. And when the ball seams on a particular pitch and teams get bundled out for 40, 50, 60, no one writes about the pitch. It's always about bad batting. So I think we all need to be very honest with ourselves that what space are we talking from and what's the idea behind continuing this narrative, and what purpose it serves people who keep continuing this conversation, which is quite one-sided. I don't understand why a ball, a cricket ball, the cricket pitch, all these things are brought into focus. Why don't we just focus on the fact that the batsmen were just not skilled enough on that pitch to play properly, and it was a bizarre display of batting by both teams in a test match. And I will continue to maintain that because I've played this game long enough to understand what happens on the cricket field. And it's not a change in ball color or the change in a cricket ball. It's still round, it still weighs 5.5 ounces. So I don't know what difference it makes suddenly. The surface in Chennai was different in the first game. This track has more pace than that. You could see the fast bowlers as well. None of the balls went through on the Chennai track like it did for Ishant in those first couple of overs, or Bumrah as well. So the track in general has a bit more pace, and that's the result of the clay that's been laid in on the pitch. So it's very important to understand these small little details of the game. If you just make a cricket ball helping the bowlers a focus, or the pitch helping the bowlers a focus, then you're not really reading the game properly, in my opinion. And it's just a case of the wicket having a bit more pace and bounce, and I don't think that the red ball is going to change that whatsoever. And I would still maintain that the result in the last game was purely down to bizarre batting from both sides. Had we scored more runs in the game, then that game wouldn't have been over in 2 days. It would have gone 3, maybe first half of the 4th day as well. So yeah, it was just poor batting. Sir, आप एक सवाल मैं आपसे पूछूंगा, आप गेम जीतने के लिए खेलते हैं या 5 दिन चले और एंटरटेनमेंट के लिए खेलते हैं?
नहीं, मैं यही कहना चाहिए, पिच की बात नहीं कह रहा हूँ. मतलब अगर 2 दिन का ही मैच हो रहा और 3 दिन का ही मैच हो रहा, तो इसका आपने स्किल की बात की. एक बार आपने कहा कि स्किल बैट्समैन का अच्छा नहीं, बैटिंग नहीं की पिछले 2 मैचेस में, तो इसमें आप भी इंक्लूड होते हैं. और भी आप इतने बड़े बैट्समैन हैं, जो रूट भी इंक्लूड होते हैं. आपके अगर आप उतने अच्छे पिच पर जो भी है नहीं कर पा रहे हैं, तो फिर नए जो बैट्समैन होगा उनके लिए क्या होगा? क्योंकि ये भी बात होती है विराट कि आप ऐसी पिच पर भी अच्छी इनिंग खेले, आप भी खेले, पुजारा भी खेले, जो रूट भी खेले, और हम उसको भी एंजॉय करें. ये नहीं कह रहे कि जीतना हारना अपनी जगह है, बट वो भी एक एस्पेक्ट तो है.
सर, मेरे पास इस चीज़ का कोई जवाब नहीं है, क्योंकि हम गेम जीतने के लिए खेलते हैं. हम इसलिए नहीं खेलते कि मैं आके रन बनाऊं या पुजारा बनाए और अजिंक्य, रोहित सब बनाए और ऑपोजिशन में जो रूट बनाए, तो लोगों को बहुत मज़ा आएगा. लोगों को मज़ा आना चाहिए इस चीज़ से कि टीम इंडिया जीती, चाहे मैच 2 दिन में ख़त्म हो, 3, 4, 5 कभी भी ख़त्म हो. तो आई थिंक हमें अपनी सोच की तरफ एक ध्यान रखना होगा. पिछले मैचों में रन बने हैं, ऐसा नहीं है. एक मैच की वजह से आप ये नहीं बोल सकते कि टेस्ट क्रिकेट कहाँ 2 दिन में हर टेस्ट मैच तो ख़त्म नहीं होता है. अगर टीम बहुत ज़्यादा ख़राब खेल रही है तो ही मैच 2-2.5 दिन में ख़त्म होता है. तो चीज़ों को ऑब्जेक्टिवली देखना ज़रूरी है. जैसे मैंने पहले बोला, किसी भी इशू को बार बार ऊपर लाना, उसके बारे में कंट्रोवर्सी बनाना बहुत आसान होता है. आप उसकी अगर एक्सप्लेनेशन ले लेंगे, आप उसको समझ लेंगे, तो कंट्रोवर्सी ख़त्म हो जाती है. और अनफॉर्चुनेटली हम लोगों को एक्सप्लेनेशन लेनी नहीं है। तो ये सवाल मेरे लिए तो बिल्कुल मायने नहीं रखता, क्योंकि हमारा फोकस सिर्फ जीतने से है। सर, डिफेंस होना बहुत ज़रूरी है। जो मैंने पैटर्न देखा है टेस्ट क्रिकेट में, आप अगर किसी भी मैच की हाइलाइट्स उठा के देख लें, आप अगर अच्छी बॉलिंग हो रही है तो आप उठा के देख सकते हैं कि दो बैट्समैन अगर 45 मिनट के सेशन में फ्रेम जो पीरियड है अगर मुश्किल बॉलिंग का, उसमें क्या 10 रन बना के बिना चांसेस दिए या बिना आउट हुए सर्वाइव कर पा रहे हैं कि नहीं। तो आई थिंक ये बिकॉज ऑफ इन्फ्लुएंस ऑफ वाइट बॉल क्रिकेट, टेस्ट क्रिकेट में रिजल्ट्स बहुत आ रहे हैं, बट ये उसका एक बाय प्रोडक्ट बैटिंग की तरफ भी है कि हम लोग जो डिफेंस एक गेम का पार्ट होता है वो थोड़ा कॉम्प्रोमाइज़ हो रहा है, जितनी मुझे गेम की समझ है। और इसीलिए सब लोग बोलते हैं कि जल्दी 300 350 स्कोर बोर्ड पे लगा दो। वो 4-5 सेशन खेलने वाला ग्राइंड जो है वो आई डोंट थिंक कि इतना फोकस में रहता है आज की डेट में, क्योंकि प्रोबेबली डिफेंस पे इतना लोग फोकस नहीं कर रहे हैं। दूसरे फॉर्मेट्स में स्विच करना पड़ता है, तो गेम इज़ वेरी फास्ट पेस। तो आई थिंक ये फैक्टर है, स्किल का डेफिनेटली रिक्वायरमेंट है स्पिनिंग ट्रैक्स पे खेलने के लिए, और नॉट नेसेसरली कि आपको स्वीप ही करना पड़े, आप अपना तरीका ढूंढ सकते हैं। और मेरे लिए एज अ बैट्समैन, मेरे पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से मेरा बेस्ट सोल्यूशन एक डिफेंसिव शॉट है, जिसमें मुझे कॉन्फिडेंस हो कि मैं डिफेंस करूंगा तो ना तो बॉल शॉर्ट लेग सिली पॉइंट में नहीं जाएगी। तो आई थिंक वो एक गेम का पार्ट है जो थोड़ा बहुत पीछे चला गया। आई थिंक जिमी एंडरसन इज अ वर्ल्ड क्लास बॉलर। आई प्रॉब्ली वुड हैव thought way too much into how to handle him in England in 2014. I think from then onwards I've treated every bowler as someone who's running in with the ball, and I just need to play the ball, not the bowler. Having said that, he's gotten quite close to dismissing me a few times since then as well. Even in the last tour of England, a couple of catches were dropped. Even last game, a catch was dropped. So I could have been out a couple of more times to him. But that doesn't make anyone a bunny. Again, these are conversations which are quite one-sided. I've seen batters who are dismissed by other bowlers way too much. But it just becomes a conversation for people when they plot me and Jimmy against each other. We obviously have a lot of respect for each other's skill sets, and it's always great to come up against world-class bowlers, and he's surely one of them. Playing for so long, and without that much skill and commitment, you can't play for that long. So you always have to be at the top of your game when facing him. There's no issues with skill. There is no issues with headspace. His game is absolutely precise, bowling better than he's ever bowled before. Combinations. We need to make sure that we cover all facets of the game, and we have our strongest balanced squad on the park. See, if a Jadeja is playing and you're talking about the third spinner, then a Kuldeep comes into the picture way more because of Jadeja's experience with the bat and the number of times he's done the job for the team. Right now we're going in with Ash. Washi's playing, Akshar's playing. Washi's scored a few runs. Akshar is relatively new to Test cricket, so yes, they can contribute with the bat, but it's not the same experience as a Jadeja. So your combination becomes very different.